speaking of, just picked up Darkest Dungeon on the Steam Winter Sale. I've already put like 15, 20 hours in, and oof. I have not lost anyone yet. I am in shock. I have not lost anyone. I've also not failed any missions. I've come damn close, and I had to flee for the hill, or strategize, really. Skirt around some rooms that I didn't have to do so I could get to the rooms that I did have to do. But I've managed not to lose anyone. I've had people locked up in the asylum for a couple weeks trying to de-stress, but haven't lost anyone. I've also been playing... Did I take damage there? I took damage there, didn't I? No, I had a Spirit Heart. I picked up a Spirit Heart just in time. I also picked up Subnautica, and I think I've already put like 20 to 30 hours into that game. That game is fun. Though I will say it is an early alpha game, and it is, it's pretty much at the upper limits of what my little laptop can handle. Technically, according to the game developers, I am outside of what my laptop can handle, because they say that I don't have an equivalent GPU card for it, I think is their thing. Yeah, GPU. I just sit there and think about what it said last time I popped on. But it's an early alpha game. Underwater alien planet base builder. It's really survival base builder. Bit of a horror aspect too, in that the developers have made an interesting choice, and so far there are no lethal deterrents for the aquatic sea life that is coming after you. And there is a lot of aquatic sea life that is coming after you. Our tiers now look absolutely disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting. But yeah, so Subnautica is a very fun game, and it is one that I look forward to playing a lot of as time goes on. I didn't need to come over here. I need to use my bombs more aggressively. I need to comprehend that bombs are a good thing. I'll buy a bomb. I was just talking about how I need to use them more aggressively, so why not? Yeah, so I've probably put 20 to 30 hours in, and I've barely scratched the surface of what that game is about. The game is like 4 different modes. They have the survival mode, which is basically your standard mode. They have the hardcore mode, which is pretty much what it sounds like. You get 1 life, you die, you have to start over. They have freedom mode, which is not a creative mode. Freedom mode is, so in survival mode you have to deal with managing not only your health and your oxygen supply, because, you know, you're going underwater and you have a scuba tank basically. But as you go on, you also have to worry about food and water thirst. Or thirst. Food and thirst. Hunger and thirst. There we go, brain. Freedom mode removes the hunger and thirst meters, so you don't have to worry about those. So, and then they have a true creative mode, which is do whatever you want, no restrictions, have fun. Does currently have debug console commands, so if you are having trouble with console commands in the game, or if you're having trouble playing the game, console commands do exist, but I find that it kind of removes a little something from the struggle of trying to build an epic run from the depths of hell, really. From the depths of an aquatic, watery hell. We've lost our deal with the double chance. Oh well. Gertie Jr. is not an easy boss at the average times like this. Wire coat hanger is going to help though. Oh my god, our range is utter shite. Oh, what else have I been doing lately, aside from work and classes? Writing. I'm about 63,000 words into a novel. I've hit a bit of a snag in that I'm one of those people who needs some kind of a feedback, and I don't currently... Okay, I'm just dropping a bomb. Give myself some room to move. I don't currently have anyone who's read up to give me feedback on what's going on, so I've slowed down a little bit, and that's my own fault, and I don't actually need someone's feedback to progress, but it's weird. Seriously, this is... And now I've lost Deal the Devil on another floor. Because of a GERD. Also because I have shit range. Seriously, do you see how close I am to this? Oh my god, Jesus Shoes helped us out with that range up more than it did with the damage up last time. Little Steven. We have now seen something from every single Steven group. Currently, right? Yeah, we've got Steven, Blighted Ovum, and Little Steven, which is the... something from the future version of Little Steven. Or the Gemini. Oh, I will say something about Afterbirth that I quite like. Seriously, this is my range. This is my range. I have to stand against the edge to actually hit things on the wall there. That is so bad. My range is so bad. Oh. I think the only time I've had range worse than this, I was playing a run and I had number 1, just like this, and I think it was an XL floor. I had number 1, and I had Cricket's head. Was the first, not Cricket's head, Cricket's body, which doesn't really talk about it, but it's also a range down. Cricket's body is. So my tears were coming about a ½ inch or less from my face, and just immediately hitting the dirt. I wasted like 8 lives on one first level boss because of that item combination. I'm not dealing with this. Now I'll deal with it, because I don't have bombs. We're about to die again. And honestly, it's because of my own poor play. I forgot that little haunts can shoot, honestly. Oh hey, Holy Mantle! Or not Holy Mantle, Scapular! I forgot about you, Scapular. If Scapular lets us win against Gish, without losing that Eternal Heart that I also picked up to give myself additional survivability, I will be so thrilled. And it will... That was a bit of a shot, now wasn't it, buddy? It will definitely have made that room that we did twice because of my idiocy totally worth it. Why do you keep coming back over here when you're feared? What is it about this side of the room that you... You and those, like, screen-crossing shots, buddy. You were having a field day with those, aren't you? Okay. We managed to do it. Managed to get through. We'll pick up Little Gish. We now have 2 familiars. Our familiars have far better range than we do. And I mean, Little Steven does have homing shots, so... Alright, so Scapular ended up not being, like, pivotal. It was pivotal for my confidence, though. That's for damn sure. Turdy Touch. I forgot we have Turdy Touch. So one thing Turdy Touch does, one of the new bosses, I don't know if you've encountered this in your Afterbirth education, Afterbirth lifetime. Anybody watching this? If you are fighting the brownie enemy, so like any one of those brownie subtypes, so brownie, the dingle variant that he spawns, any of those, or hell, even the little corn dips or something. Flush, if you can have Flush on a run where you fight him, Flush automatically kills him. Just no ifs, ands, or buts. No, they don't break down into another segment or anything. Just dead. Dead kill. It's actually kind of great. Also, toxic bombs, butt bombs, heal him. Keep that in mind. So if you somehow know what your boss is and I don't know, you teleported out of the boss fight because you were like, oh no, I'm going to die. Or your boss is Brownie. Don't pick up number 2 trying to get an advantage. Alright, been like 2 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here. So anyway, I will try to be back on later, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I guess. It's an attempt. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Raytac, and I'm going to be signing on out. Have fun!